Hello, I'm Anthony McConaughey, and this is the introduction video to my cigar blog. Now, just some basic things about myself. I enjoy the Churchill size cigars. I'm along with society right now. I prefer the bigger ring gauge and things of that nature. So, I'm basically here to give you my opinion, advice, information, all that, all that fun jazz. But this is all coming from the everyday average smoker. I intend to do these frequently. I enjoy blogging. I've never done a video blog, so I'm gonna give this a shot, see what it seems like. But I've always had aspirations about doing this, and I just never felt like any time was a good time. But then I decided, just jump in and see how it goes. So I'm gonna keep doing these, whether I have one viewer or 100 or a million, if I ever get to that glamorous YouTube subscriber rate. So basically, how I rate my cigars is based off the ash, how it looks, how it smokes. I'm big into smoking characteristics. I love a thick plume of smoke. I love that thick enough to where you can blow O's. I've yet to master the O smoke ring, whatever. I've yet to master it, but I'm working on it. Anyways, my experience is basically firsthand. I've never been to a tobacco farm. I've never been to a trade show. I've never rolled my own cigars, but these are the cigars I've smoked. I keep the bands. I just do. So how I choose a cigar, it's very simple, and a lot of people would be like, "Oh, it's kind of weird and dumb," but I like to think that a lot of people pick their cigars based off the bands. Um, I know I'm not the only one. A lot of my friends here, that's how they do it unless I recommend something. Up here where I'm at, I'm known as the cigar connoisseur. But again, I'm just your average Joe smoker. So basically, I want to talk about why I smoke cigars. The big reason is it's relaxing. It's relaxing. I like to kick back, drink some coffee. Coffee and cigars is my great pairing. I've never really found anything quite like it. So um, again, that's just me. I would like to get to the point where people are asking me to rate cigars for them. It'd be great for me, and I want to. If you don't even know what it's like, and you're like, I don't know if I want to try it. Well, I'm your guy. Let me be your guinea pig. So, first reason I like to smoke is because it's relaxing. Second reason is because it really is a great thing when you're amongst friends. A lot of people will gather around and play poker, cards, things like that. That just it arouses conversation, and it really does amongst me and my friends. And I'd like to share that with everybody else. Um, so it's basically those two reasons why I like it. I love to smoke cigars. How I rate cigars is based off the Cigar Aficionado's rating scale. They have a little point system, whatever. Truthfully though, the points don't matter. It's like whose line is it anyway? The points don't matter. My personal cigar dossier that I keep for myself, I rate them like that. I jot notes and I just rate it. But the truth is that no point is going to be universal. When Cigar Aficionado does their point system, they base it. They all get together. They take the bands off and everybody smokes them. And then everybody writes down what they think. They all collaborate. They come up with an average, and that's what it is. But amongst those 5 or 10 smokers, who I don't know how many they have, amongst them, they're all giving different opinions. One will give it a 65, the other will give it an 89, the other will give it 70, etc., etc. So my opinion will differ from the millions other that are watching. Well, it's kind of bold. I mean, I doubt there's millions watching me, but for the 5 realistic viewers who actually watch this, that's what it's about. So, like I said, I'm here to do this vlog for you. the average Joe Schmo who doesn't know anything about it. And so, my next post, I'll post about, the basics, etiquette, cutting, lighting, etc. And then after that, I'll give you my favorite cigars. Put the bands up so you can see them. You know. So what I'm hoping for is I'm hoping that this does take off, and I'm hoping that y'all like me. Essentially, I mean, who writes a blog to not be liked? So I hope y'all get as much out of this as I do, and we'll see where we go from there. Now, just to kind of briefly tap onto cigars and whatnot. A cigar is much more than just a smoke. It's not a cigarette. I've always seen cigarettes as kind of like feed the need, whereas a cigar is like, I want to relax. I don't want to just rush through this so I can go back into work, so I can stop jonesing for an hour to turn around, rinse and repeat. When I smoke a cigar, I'm good for 24 hours. Just get that cigar, and everything's good. And then wait till the next day. If I don't feel like having one, I won't have one. And then the next day, still don't feel it, no, then fine. You don't feel it, whatever. The big thing about the cigar is it's about the enjoyment. That's all it's about. You sit down with your friends, you talk amongst yourself, you talk amongst each other, generate some conversation, so on and so forth. The cigar culture is about camaraderie. It really is. That's what it's about. Either smoking a cigar by yourself to think or relax, or you're handing out stogies to your friends. Whatever. Some of the best cigars I've ever smoked were just $2 cigars. In fact, one of my top favorites, is a $2 quorum. Well, at least here in Montana, it's a $2 quorum. That's all it is. And I actually have a pack of them in my humidor right here, or right inside. So, like I said, this cigar blog is for you guys, for those who are viewing. In my description section, I'll have my Tumblr account set in there, so you guys can see kind of what it is, kind of what I'm about. My first blog post is, the cigar lover, and I kind of tap onto things that have irritated me about people, and see how they view smoking and things of that nature. So that's about all I got for now. I'll probably post tomorrow, just to kind of get my feet wet and start generating some videos and stuff. And maybe one day I'll be as famous as Jenna Marbles. If not, that's okay with me. But for the small following I do create, we'll see how it goes. Y'all have a good morning.